guys, welcome to part 3 of tips, tricks, and hacks for first-time cruisers. I'm Kay.
I'm Waylon.
Alright, let's get started. So we are on number 21. So number 21 is to bring an over-the-door organizer. So we're a large family, so we put all of our extras in there. Sometimes we notice some ships do have shelving in the bathrooms.
It's still just not enough.
Yeah, for us it's really not enough. So we bring the over the door. Even if it's just me and you, though, we still we still take one.
Well, you got a lot of accessories and stuff like that. So I mean, you gotta have something. Otherwise, stuff is just all over the room.
I do.
But yeah.
So, but we put like hair brushes, deodorant. We don't really take body wash because we usually use what's on the ship. But all the extras that we take, we put in there. All the kid stuff, we put in there. Even flip flops, we put in there. Get stuff off the floor.
I mean, just the normal everyday stuff. I mean, it just makes it a lot easier when you have the organizer because like I say, there's not much room in the places.
In a tiny space.
So instead of just stuff all laid over the tables and stuff like that, we have it in an organizer, so it's just easier to grab and go and be done.
Right. So that helps us a lot. So that's something that might help y'all. Also, get to the shows early because seating goes quickly.
Yeah, if you want a decent seat, you better get there about 15-20 minutes early.
Yeah, sometimes 30, depending on the show and how booked the ship actually
is.
Like,
if you're on there during, like, the holidays, like Halloween, New Year's, Christmas, around Christmas, or the show, like, shows book up really quick.
So we always try to get there, like, 30. But they do have a pre-show, so it kind of keeps you occupied. They do little fun stuff while you're in there. So that helps, too.
Or they'll just play some music, and they'll send people out to get your drink orders and stuff like that. Right.
But it goes by fast because you're still entertained and you're still watching something while you're in there. All right, so number 23 is don't be afraid to try new things.
Definitely. There's going to be a lot of new and strange things on like the menus and stuff like that, especially depending on what ports and stuff you go to because they kind of verse it off of that. Like if you're in the Bahamas, it's conch.
Yeah.
Mexico, they have, like, it just depends on where you go. They base it kind of off of that.
Yeah,
but don't be afraid. I mean, she tried conch for the first time.
I did. I'm not very adventurous at all when it comes to my taste buds, but that's the only time that I really do try new things is when we're on vacation.
Trust me, that's the only time she tries new things.
For one is because it's included. So if I don't like it, I can just order something else and I don't have to pay any extra for it. Yeah, so just try new things, whether it's food, whether it's activities, because you're going to see all these cool excursions. Do something out of the box for you. You know what I mean? Have fun. Don't be afraid to try something new because it pays off and it gives you and your family that extra experience that they would have had. All right. So in this one is to make sure that you take your dinner attire and your bag that you carry actually onto the ship.
Yes. Sometimes
your luggage can be a little late. And if you have to get ready early, whether you're a large family or sometimes it honestly doesn't even come till like 9. It just depends.
It also depends on when you got like your dinner reservation set. Because if you're early dine, then there's a chance that you might not get your main luggage until
I think
closer
we
to
got
that time.
Ours once literally 20-30 minutes before it was time for dinner.
Our dinner time was set for 6 and we got ours probably like around 5:35, 5:45
and we
or
try to
something
get
like
there
that.
a few minutes early, but so just make sure that you put that on. We just put it in a little packing cube. You can throw it in your purse or whatever bag you take on. It's super easy. And put a swimsuit in there as well if you have kids or if you want to get in the pool or hot tubs. That way you don't actually have to wait on your luggage, or you can just wear your swimsuit underneath your clothes.
Yeah, because I mean we've heard horror stories about people that actually didn't get their luggage, that it got lost here or there.
Yeah,
and
that's
very rare.
Yeah,
but it can happen. So always just remember, try to bring at least a couple outfits,
something in that little bag. That way you have it,
you.
And just get a little packing cube or something, and it's compact. Put it in there, and you're good to go.
Packing cubes again.
All right. So number 25 is ATM fees on the ships are crazy.
If I was you, I would just make sure you bring cash.
If you don't, for whatever reason, whether you forgot it or whatever have you, try to go to the casino. If you go to the cashier in the casino, take your sign and sell card. They will give you cash and swipe your selling sign card. So it'll go right to your bank or your debit card, credit card, however you have that set up. And you can avoid the fees that way. Now, I do know in some instances it's getting a little tighter because they have kind of been catching on. So, you know, go play your little 50-cent slot or something and then go up there and exchange it out because that'll save you the $8. It's like $8 to $10 for an ATM on a ship.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I'll pay 50 cents and just do that little.
As long as they allow you, because like I said, they might not be doing that anymore. It just depends.
Yeah, it just depends. All right, so number 26 is if there's a dessert or a food that you really enjoyed on the buffet, make sure that you don't say, because I think on our first, I was like, oh, I'll just get some more tomorrow. I don't want to get any more right now. Don't do that.
You're gonna miss out on it because usually it's a different menu every day with stuff.
Right, and the desserts kind of rotate in and out, so you may not see it again. It's a really good chance that you won't. It's rare that you see it twice. Chocolate extravaganza. Sometimes if there was a chocolate dessert, you may see it on there. But just make sure that you. I
mean, breakfast and lunch is usually about the same on the buffet.
Well, I don't know.
For the most
sometimes
part. But I mean, it's pretty close.
Steady.
It's pretty close to about the same thing. Usually the whole trip.
Dinner's not on the buffet.
But dinner is.
Embarkation day is different. I mean, some things may be similar, but it's not going to be the same. So even at lunchtime, because I knew that I like those chicken buffalo things. Never saw them again. So you just kind of gotta, if you like it, get it. Don't say, oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll get it tomorrow. If you're still hungry, I'm not saying roll off the ship, but I mean, you know what I mean. Just get what you like when you see it. I think on the first day that confetti cake's good. Try that. Number 27. Some dining rooms have lunch on embarkation day.
Yeah, so the days that you're selling off from the ship, there might be a specialty restaurant or something like that actually it's included for lunchtime, that day.
Right.
So if you're looking at a ship to get onto, I mean, look to see which ones are doing it, because there might be multiples of them doing it. It just depends on the ship and how big it is and how many restaurants and stuff like that.
And that'll help too, because on embarkation day the buffet is extremely crowded. Usually guys is too, and Cantina's kind of.
And usually the buffet is the first day is usually kind of more just bland.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but usually the first day, you getting onto the ship, they're just kind of throwing the stuff out there for people.
Right, and we're carnival heavy, so that's why I was saying guys and everything. We're very carnival heavy people. We do have some other things booked, but right now we have been very carnival heavy. But so it doesn't matter though. All cruise lines, that buffet, that first day, because everybody's trying to get food. That's where they're gonna gravitate to.
It's gonna be insane. Well, not only that, I mean, as soon as you come onto the ship, usually everybody just goes to the Lido deck.
Right, and that's
I mean, that's where everybody is. That's where the bars are. That's where the food is. So that's where everybody congregates to. They can get in their room basically, and
because you can't get in your room until usually about 1:30. Yeah. So just remember that if that's something that you want to do, you kind of want to avoid a little bit of the crowds. Sometimes that sit-down lunch at a dining room will help you to do that.
Yes.
All right. So number 28. So this one, we did this on our first cruise. So we're not super early eaters. We usually eat late. We do that at home because we usually wait for the kids to go to sleep before we actually sit down and eat. So we booked late dining for 8:30. Now with that being said, all the shows started at like 8 o'clock. Everything we wanted to see was at like 8 o'clock. So
between 7:30 and 8 o'clock is like when the shows basically get going. So then we missed
all the shows.
That whole first cruise. We missed just about every show there was.
We missed the last dinner. So
we caught a couple of the late ones.
Yeah.
But
they have one that was like 10, and we had to
now we schedule our dinner for like 6:30.
We usually do either we do anytime dining or we'll do the early dining. So that helps us to make sure that we don't miss any shows. We get to see the ones that we do want to see.
Because there's some actually pretty good shows that on the carnival ships and stuff that we've seen. I mean,
NCL has really good ones too. Like they have like the crazy.
What, like the Love and Marriage show?
Oh yeah, those
awesome
are good.
Show.
So just
that's an awesome show.
Book the early dining or.
What was that other one late at night that we went to that one time?
The Quest show. Yeah.
Yeah, the Quest show. Yeah. If you go, you're gonna have to check out the Quest show and the friggin' Love and Marriage show.
Yeah, those are good ones. All right, so number 29 is to take the stairs. Work on some of that food, people.
Yeah. Trust me, you can sit there and wait for the elevators if you want, but you could be sitting there. You could be sitting there 10, 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Waiting. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
It is like they are.
And then there's certain times that they shut down certain elevators, so there might only be half the elevators working. So we run up and down the stairs all the time.
We just take the stairs. Like sometimes because we've waited for 20 minutes for an elevator, and then like everyone that comes is packed and you can't get in. So just take the stairs.
Only time the elevators is good is like late at night.
Yeah,
well,
then
like
you're
after
fine. Or early in the morning before. I know I get up at 6 sometimes to go have coffee, and of course 6 o'clock nobody's up. So.
And then like she'll go to sleep, and I'm a late person anyways. I can't sleep that much, so I'm 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm up at the top of the deck.
But regular times, take the stairs. All right, so number 30 is be nice to the staff.
Definitely, they work
so hard.
Yeah, they work so hard, and they work every single day. You might not see them every day, but they work every single day.
And multiple things. Like I know, like your waiters, you'll see them in the bars early in the day. For the waiters for your dining staff,
or they could be at another restaurant in a different place doing stuff, or just clean up around the ship. You just be
kind to them. I mean, they're away from their families. They're there. Just be kind. We always
and not just that. I mean, you get too rude, and you really don't want to be kicked off the ship in another country, do you? I mean, that's not a smart thing to do.
That's true, but be nice. They're there, and they're always so courteous, and they're friendly. Oh, we'll sit there, and we'll talk to them. Hey, where you from? So just be courteous to people. The same, give them the same respect that you have. I mean, you go to work every day too. Well, not every day, but you work 5 days a week. They work 7 days a week. So just be courteous and kind because they deserve it. They're there away from their families, and we're on vacation enjoying ourselves. All right, so that is it. Just make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, check us out at Plenty of Love 16 on Instagram, and I think that's all we have for you now. We'll have some more things coming up as well, as we do have some cruises that we'll be vlogging. A little crazy right now with everything going on. Of course, we've been canceled just like everybody else. So we thank you for your support. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.